Hello guys and girls, and welcome to another tutorial video. Now in this video I will talk about the game Warhammer 40k Inquisitor, and more specifically about the Battle Sister class, and only the Battle Sister class. Now let us go into the Create Character menu. As you can see, this game has 5 main classes: the Crusader, Assassin, Psyker, Tech Adaptus and Battle Sister. And each of these 5 main classes has 3 backgrounds or subclasses, if you want to call them that. Now for our class that I'm playing today, the Battle Sister, she has 3 backgrounds or subclasses. The first one is Sister Seraphine. She's a combination between a melee and range. She uses in her main hand a bolt gun, a bolt pistol and a chainsaw. Then in her offhand she uses a polearm. Now Sister Celestian, she's a mid-range to full range. She uses in her main weapon the hand flamer and the brazier in her offhand. And Sister Dominion, she's a range character class that can use a bolt gun, her main weapon. Now all of these backgrounds or subclasses, after you finish the tutorial, don't mean nothing, because for example, if you choose a Sister Seraphine when you first started, you can always use a two-handed range weapon in your main hand if you want. You only need to unlock that skill tree fulfilling some requirements, and I will show you that. So let us load my save game. Now I'm on my ship. You will unlock the ship after you finish your tutorial, and this will be your first NPC that you'll fully unlock. Ragnar van Winter, she's the storekeeper. Now let us press the key, and as you can see, this is our talent trees, all of them. Now for example, when I've started, I've chose Sister Dominion. Now as you can see, she is in the beginning a mid-range class, but I have also fully unlocked my melee combat. How is that? Well, you just need to fulfill a milestone. Just equip a melee weapon in your main hand and do a number of damage on the enemies, and you'll fully unlock this talent tree. So do not worry about that. Just use the weapons you like in this game. Now, as I said, this class was later implemented in this game, and she comes with her own special talent trees, which other classes do not have. Acts of Fate, talent tree, and banners. Now these are only specifically for this class. The rest of these talent trees the other classes have them too. Now, for example, if you want to go full range with her, you can just equip a range weapon and go pew pew towards the enemy. If you want to go melee combat, you can. So either way, she's a good class if you want to play it with melee or range. Now she does not have the power to take a lot of damage also. Not as much as the Crusader can, because the Crusader can use a shield, she cannot. So let's, for example, go to our inventory and we'll start what are the differences between these classes and the others. Now, as you can see, let us go to our inventory. This is our experience until we reach the next level. This is my level 52. This is my base damage, her hit points, her suppression. Now, suppression in this game is kind of, well, shield. Once your suppression goes down, you can be CC by the enemy, meaning you can be stun locked, knocked down, on fire. You will die extremely fast if your suppression goes down. So you must always keep your suppression up. This is our inventory, as you can see. Our credits, our fate. You will acquire fate once you start doing missions, or just do your main campaign, you will acquire fate. Don't worry about that. Now, as you can see in this game, the inventory is big. This is one part, second part, third part and fourth part. So you can pick everything that falls down without any problems, and I highly recommend that you do. Now she comes with a neural implant like all the classes, eye implant, main implant, those are all the classes have them. Purity Seals, all the classes have them. Now she comes with a specific Holy Sensor. Now I will explain what the Holy Sensor is. This is her main armor, inoculator like all the classes, main weapon, 2 signums, and your secondary weapon. In my case it is a flamer. Now what is different between these classes and the others? Now as you can see, we have a fate abilities. Now fate ability means, as you can see, this Holy Sensor, as you watch under the icon on the item level, you see there is a, I don't know, I think it's a spear. Now if you go to our fate abilities, we have Acts of Fate and Sentinel Deeds. These are fully unlocked once you reach a certain level. Now if in my example I have one that spear, that icon up, that means I can put one of my Acts of Fate into this slot. These are my attack skills, and you can choose which one you would like for your play. For example, if you're range, in my case I am range, I use a Fiery Heart, which will increase my my fire damage. So just for example, as you can see, I can put it down and I can put it up again. Now this is a shield, I use it, and this is goes towards my armor, and I will explain that later. So these are her special Acts of Fate or skills that you can equip them. That depends on your playstyle. If you're melee, you'll use other Acts of Fate. In my case, I use those. Now Sentinel Deeds are different kind of skills. Once she reach, and I will show you after I do some missions, once her fate is over 100, she can transform into an angel, and she can use these skills. Each of these skills requires some fate. So for example, you have 100 fate, you will transform into the angel, you will not consume any fate. But if you're starting to use these skills, each of these skills requires fate. And once your fate goes to 0, you will transform back to your main character. Very simple. Now, yes. Now, as you can see, we also have some special perks. Now, all of these perks are fully unlocked once you reach a certain level. In my case, I'm a range Battle Sister, and I use Burning Devotion. I don't know why I use this, but I like it because it's fun. But I think for my range skills is this one. Gain 0.08 fate for every dot tick. Well, anyway, each one with their own playstyle. Now, as you can see, you can also change the weapons. Now, let's go back to my weapons and I'll explain this. Now, as you can see, also some weapons comes with their own, Acts of Fate slots. My fort are over that, we again have that icon over the overheat writing. That means that I can, with my Holy Sensor and this weapon, I can equip 2 of my skills on my hotbar. So the more, for example, slots you have, the more your own skills you can put it on. Some weapons come with their own acts of fate, but others do not have. As you can see, the Greatsword does not have any Act of Fate slots at all. And not even the Power Halberd do not have any Act of Fates at all. So this can change your playthrough if you want. For example, if you want to use your Act of Fate skills, you have to choose a weapon that have that slot in. If not, you will use that main weapon as their combat attacks. Now, in this case, for example, my flame would not have anyone at all. But with my Holy Sensor, I have one Act of Fate slot on. Because I have the Holy Sensor on me. If that is unequipped, now I do not have, let's go back, I do not have none on, as you can see. So it's very simple to understand once you play this class. Now let's equip my Holy Sensor up. Now the Inoculator, if you want to fully understand what the Inoculator does, well, it's your health potion, and you can upgrade your health potion up. I have fully explained it in my full review video. Now the crafting is where you can craft your items, and if you found the recipe, you can also craft your items. You can also modify your items, forge your items, change your appearance if you want, but honestly in this game the appearance does lacking a lot. Now I highly recommend that you fully upgrade your tech tree. You need a lot of faith to require that, but just do missions and you can fully unlock them all, because this will increase your salvaging chance. And this is nothing important. As I said, I have already explained everything that's on your ship in my main full review video, if you want to watch that. Now let's go to our path to our skill tree. So as I said, I'm using a flamer in my main hand. Well, I'm using a hand flamer and a brazier in my main hand, and you'll see why after I do a couple of missions. And in my secondary I use a flamer, so I'm fully range and more towards hit attacks, because honestly in my opinion hit attacks do a lot of damage. I mean a lot of damage, and they also put dots on the target which can do a lot of damage. Now you can also be a melee class. From what I understand, yes, she can excel at melee combat, but most of the enemies in this game are ranged, and they will surround extremely fast. You can go full range combat. This is very good, for example, if you want to use the bolt gun, so you can fire more faster, but for my case I use a flamer, so I do not know if this goes well with my flamer. Single DPS for this class does not work at all, because, well, there are a lot of enemies in this game, and honestly, yeah. Area of effects, yes, go full into it, because you need to do a lot of AoE damage. Physical attacks, well, not in my case, I'm not a melee combat, so if you go full melee, just put talents into it. Damage over time, yes, in my case, because as I said I use a flamer, and I really hope the dot does work with the flamer. Hit attacks, very simple to understand. If you use a flamer, goes to hit attacks. Now suppression. Now suppression is your character can, for example, take a lot of damage because before his suppression will go down. Now in my case I'm ranged, so I hardly ever use suppression, but if I, for example, want to go full melee, yes, you need to put some points into your suppression. Now to fully unlock the suppression you need to do 15 side quests, and as you can see I'm lazy, I've not done them yet. And once you finish this milestone you can unlock this skill tree. Critical hit is very simple to understand. It will increase your critical hits. The debuff, if you want to put a debuff on enemies, not in my case. Warfare is a combination between range and melee. This is the range part and this is the melee part. As you can see, I had to put 1 point into radius for melee AoE skills, so it's a combination between two of them. Now Act of Fates, it will increase your Acts of Fates. Acts of Fate, for example, if you go to our Fate abilities, it will increase these skills power, each of these skill points. So as you can see, if I put 1 point here, I will gain 5% Sacred Right effective, meaning my skills in the Act of Fates will become more efficient. So if you want to use a lot of your Act of Fates, go into this skill tree. Now banners. Now she can also use banners. She will lose the power. Banners, for example, goes here. Now let's see, can I buy a banner so you can see the differences? Yes, this is a banner. Now, let's buy it. Now as you can see, that's different. I will lose one Act of Faith skill, but I can put a banner down. Meaning once we start a combat, and I will show you, I can put a banner down, which has a little range around me, or where that banner is put down, and it will give me some bonuses. Now if I want to enhance my banner so they become more powerful, I put points into it. For example, if you put leeching banners, gain 10% shield time for 10 seconds on banner impact. Now, as I said, this is very good if you are a melee fighter, but most of the enemies are range, and the range of your banner is not that big. So that is a real problem, because you cannot, if the banner work on you and you will gain that bonuses each time you move around, that will be extremely great. But you put down the banner, the enemies are ranged, they are way over the banner's range, and you have to step out of your banner to attack them, which is, well, yeah, weird. Now, the movement skill tree will increase your movement skill. You move more faster, and also will lower your cooldown or your skills. The health is very simple to understand. It will increase your suppression and also your health potion, your health regeneration, and your health pool. The defense will increase your defense, your resistance to a lot of attacks, physical attacks, hit attacks, and so on. Now there is also two other paths, the radical path and the Puritan path. Now those are morality. In this game, from time to time, the game will put you to take a decision if you really want to kill an enemy, that will go towards the Puritan path, or you want to let them live, that will go toward the radical path. Now that goes, for example, you can also see the skill tree once you are, if example in my case I'm an Inquisitor and I execute most of them. Now if once I reach a certain, if I will go to the morality or a certain Puritan level, in my case, I will fully unlock, where is it? I'll fully unlock all of this skill tree. Now, you have to decide. You can either go Puritan or Radical. Do not go both of them. You cannot go both of them. So it is either one of them or the other one, because there are not a lot of decisions that you have to take. So you have to be very careful about that, and you cannot reset it. Well, not that I know about. Anyway. So those are the points. Now, most of the people on the internet tell me that the Puritan path is the way to go for most of the classes. So it is a Warhammer game after all. So yeah, execute everyone, and that's it. Don't worry about it. Now the heroic deeds. The heroic deeds is some milestone that you have to complete it. The game, for example, is highly motivate you to play with other classes as well, because, for example, if I select the Battle Sister only, if I complete all of, for example, this one, kill 1000 enemies with an embodied saint, meaning I will be an angel, Battle Sister only, and I will gain 1 point into contempt attribute points. Now if you go to the character, you can see here that these are our attributes points. Now these you will only gain them through your main quests, some of them, but the rest will be through heroic deeds, and this will make your character much stronger. So I highly recommend that you play with other classes as well to fully unlock them if you want to become, well, godlike in this game. Now all of these milestones are account bound, but also they are different for the classes. So what I have on my Battle Sister is very different that you will have on your Crusader. Now this is my experience until I will reach level 52. These are the rewards of my next level. This game goes towards you reach level 100. Maybe there is some difference until once you reach 100, but well, I don't know why about that, because in most of these action RPG games only the damage goes up. Now these are the perks. The perks are fully unlocked once you reach a certain milestone with each of them, and you can put only 3 perks on. This slot will be fully unlocked at level 1 when you first start this game. This will be unlocked at level 15, and this will be fully unlocked at level 13. And just put the perks that matches your playstyle. If you are melee, put perks that will enhance your melee attacks. If you're range, in my case, I put skills that will enhance my range attacks. So it's very simple to understand. And these are our status. So it's very simple to understand. Now, I have talked about, I think, everything in this game. Now, let's also go and I will do 2 missions as I done it with my Crusader. One will be fully range, and the other one will be fully melee, so you can see the differences. Now I will equip my Holy Sensor up and I will use the banner with my melee. Now let's go to a star map. Let's go to the mission deployment and select a mission. Let's pick one with, and this one gives us a lot of system influence. Now I've explained it in my full review what the Utter Tarots does and how you can unlock them, so I'll not go into that again. I'll just try to make my mission even harder so I will get much better items. Okay, my bad. Experience, I do not need it. So this mission will be level 54. I will do less damage and I will gain more damage. Dying fails the mission, so if I die I will fail. Enemies are immune to attacks that do less than 100 damage. I do way over. Now let's start.
Only corruption lies beyond the veil. There is nothing but suffering and death beneath the stars.
So as you can see, this is the mission level. I have to exterminate all of them, and if I die once, the mission is over. This is my inoculator, meaning my health potions, my health bar. This is the suppression part that I have told you guys. If this goes down, I can be CC, and I will be CC a lot. This is my main attack, Phosphorus Barrage. This does a lot of damage, I mean a lot. My secondary skill, I hardly ever use this one. Fire Nova, this is my class skill, Fiery Heart, my secondary class skill, Divine Grace, and also Tactical Jump. Now Tactical Jumps is my armor. Now let's go to the armors because I forgot to tell you when I was on my ship. Now most of these classes only have 3 types of armors, as the Crusader has and also she has also. One is a Seraphine armor, the other one is a Celestial armor, and the third one is Dominion armor. Each of these armor comes with their own skill attack. For example, this one has a tactical jump, meaning she has a jump pack. And this is how that looks. The Dominion armor, she has I think she can slide faster. Just need to reload. She can dash, my bad. And the third one is a Celestial armor, which will give me one more Act of Fate skill. And I can have, as you can see, another one has been unlocked. So that is the differences between them. Now each of these can fulfill, well, different play style if you want to, but in my opinion, honestly, just pick the one that's better for you, because honestly there is not much differences between them. For example, this one has, yes, she has a better damage reduction, while the rest of because this armor goes to for the melee classes more, but the rest one is they are lower in damage reduction, but let's not forget because they are blue items, so yeah, that is not a great comparison. Now these are my passive perks, and that's it. Let's go. This is my experience bar, and now let's go and purge this place. Now, as I said, she does a lot of great and fire damage, as you can see. Also the dots does a lot of damage, and they also heal me up. So that is how I'm using her. Now give me the map. Oh, it's a big map. Okay. Well, let's use our offhand my flamer. Even the flamer does a lot of damage in this case. As you can see, this game does throw a lot of damage towards you, and I almost died. What is it drop? Oh, nice, a blueprint. I cannot learn it yet, only on my ship. So, any more enemies? Ooh, a loot chest. Some goodies. As you can see, I'm just putting them on fire, and I just back up and they will die from the dots. Die already. Yeah. Where are the other one? Oh, I must press forward.
is swinging our way. One last push and the victory is ours.
Yeah. Let's activate some acts of faith. Look at him running. He's not full. That's great. Well, at least that.
A fine sacrifice for the Emperor.
And that's it? Enemy left too.
Remarkable. A soul-bound warp creature protects the chest. Most remarkable.
Yeah, he died. Nice loot. And there they are. Oh, come on, they are in the beginning. So let's walk back. I've missed 2 of them. So I can finish the mission. Come on, move. The long way back. Well, let's jump. I'm almost there. Finally.
The enemies of the Imperium failed miserably.
Okay, and now let's try with a melee. And that has also level up. Ah, nice rewards. Now, as I said, nice weapon. As I said, this game gives you a big inventory, so you can absolutely loot everything you want. Now let's go to the star map again and let's try with the melee build. Random missions, and let's pick another one. Only this one gives a lot. Oh, okay, let's pick this one then. Let's use some tarot cards. Cannot use that one. Okay, glory, great. And the secondary one. Cannot use that one. And so the enemies are faster and melee damage bonuses for all the enemies. Well, that's great. What can I say? I cannot change my perks.
All the Imperials who asked for immediate help have been found. I fed the coordinates to your tactical sensorium.
So let's equip a power halberd up. As you can see, that's the look, nice look. And in my secondary, let's equip a great sword. Now she does have a great look, I give her that. Now, I really wanted to show you guys the fate part. but I really think I need to go back to my ship for that. Now let's see how this goes. How much the fate? Well, I do not gain any fate. But I think I gain some of it because I really want to change into the angel. Now let's use the half because this weapon is for her and her only. The polearm. Now you must also consider that I'm not a melee build. But she's strong as a melee, as some people did say. Ah, and my fate does go up, that's great. Oh, she really does kill fast. That's nice. How is my fate? Well, it is goes up, but slow.
Unit under distress relieved. Find the rest of the survivors.
Oh, you little prick, come here.
These wolves are lucky to be alive. There is more that need your help.
Okay. Where are you running, dude? Take it.
All survivors are in your custody. Initiate exfiltration protocols.
Stop running away. And yes, I will use after these mobs. I will transform into an angel so you can see it, how this character looks like. Now let's transform. Just press the X button, hold it up, and now you're an angel. And now you have different skills that you can put them on your ship. As you can see, she also does a lot of damage when she's an angel form. But her fate does go down extremely fast.
Good job. I thought the Inquisitors were less proficient at saving things, but I stand corrected.
And now I'm back. to my form, and that's it. Wow, you little prick. So anything, it's a boss over here. A big one. That's nice. I mean, yeah, she does. She can take a lot of hit. I give her that. And a good chest. And that's it. The mission is done. Thank you and thank you. Now, as you can see, I forgot to show you how the banner works. So I've started the new mission, and I have equipped a banner on my character, a simple banner of valor. Now just press the 3 key binding and the banner goes down, and that's it. It has its own health bar and its range where it is effective, and it lasts very few. Well, that depends on the banner, honestly. It also have 4 charges in my case. Yes, you can through your talents you can decrease the cooldown of your banner and also make it much stronger. But as I said, well, you must stand near it to benefit from its bonuses. And that's it. Now comes the bad part. Now what I do not like about this, well, honestly, it's not about this class, but this game. What I do not like is, as you can see, the armor appearance is very, well, basic. There are really few armors in this game that actually change your appearances. No, so it is, well, yeah, not much there. That is what I do not like it, because honestly they should have put more appearances for the armor. But in the rest, this is a good game. If you do enjoy it, I highly recommend that you play this game. You can play it in offline mode. So just, even if you do not have a great internet connection, just play it in offline mode and you'll be good to go. So I highly recommend. Now this is for this video. Thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, like and comment. And I'll see you next time with another short tutorial video. Bye.